What is up, everyone? This is JDog406 coming back for another coin roll hunting video, and we are starting off with these coin rolls that I bought from my bank today. We're going to add a little variety into the videos. Alright, so we first off have the $5 and pennies I bought. Alright, then I had bought $22 worth of nickels, $25 worth of dimes, and $30 worth of quarters. And as you can see, I got a 2020 on the back of that, which we will be looking for the West Point on there. And these ones we will be looking for silver or anything 50 and below, or yeah, 60 and below, I mean, sorry. And then I'm just mainly going to be looking for silver and these ones and maybe some error varieties, because there's not a whole lot to find in dimes. And then over in the pennies, obviously you know what we're looking for, those wheat pennies, possibly that Indian penny. But we are first going to start off on this roll right here, so let's get into it. Alright, we are getting into our first roll, and it is a 1991 Philadelphia for the ender, and the other side is a 2018 Denver. So let's open this bad boy up and see if we can't get anything interesting. First roll of the $5 of pennies that I bought. See if there's anything interesting in here. Couple high relief coins. So here, let me just show you one real quick. Yeah, this is what a high relief coin looks like. I know it's probably a little difficult to see, but it just has a pretty like sharpish edge, and the picture pops off a little more. I only like to keep the newer looking ones. So that's going to conclude that first roll. Let's get into the second roll. Alright, we are getting into this second roll right here. It has a 2018 Denver Ender and a, what is that, 2022 Denver. Alright, but I was looking at this coin for a second. I don't know if you can see that line going towards the date. I think that might be a die crack. So I'm going to open it up and take a closer look at it real quick. Okay, I'm now further looking at that, and I think that is just a scratch. So let's just throw that out. Alright, let's get into this, see if there's anything interesting. These edges over here kind of look a little interesting. They're probably just normal copper, but you never know if it's a wheat penny. Alright, that is the end of the second roll. Let us get into the third roll. Alright, we are getting into the third roll of pennies. This one is a 2007 Denver, and the other one is an 81 Denver. Alright, let's get into this roll. Hopefully we get something interesting with there being that nice shiny 81 at the end. Alright. Not seeing anything too interesting. It's a really nasty looking 82. Right, and there was our ender. Really nice looking 81 Denver. Alright, let's get into the next roll. Alright, so I did find a 1970 San Francisco. So I do like to keep these estate coins. If it'll freaking show it on camera. Alright, so yeah. I do like to keep these coins just because San Francisco does always mint less than every other mint. So I will be putting that one to the side as the first one to be holding, but that was the only one in this entire third roll, so let's move on to the fourth roll. Right, we are getting into this one. It has a shield back, and what is that? Well, that's a 1970 San Francisco sitting right on the end. Alright, we will be taking that one out immediately, so let's get her out. Surprised to see a San Francisco sitting right at the end. So there is our coin, so you can see it a little better. Alright, it's another San Francisco to add to the pile. Let's see if we can't get a wheat penny with that being a copper on the end. Alright, continuing through, not seeing a whole lot. It's a really nice looking 62. I think I'm gonna stick that to the side. That's one of those high relief ones. Has a lot of luster on it. Oh, and a nice 65 with a lot of luster on it. Alright, I'll stick those two to the side too. I'll be keeping those ones, and believe that is everything for this roll. So we will be moving on to the next roll. Right as I turned the camera off, the next coin I flipped over was a 1972 San Francisco. So I'm going to recheck through this whole thing, and maybe I'll find another one to show you. Alright, we are getting into our fifth roll, and it is a 1980 Philadelphia ender, and the other one's just a memorial. So we'll see what it is. They both look copper, so this one has me on more high hopes for a wheat penny out of this. Okay, that was a weird sideways view, but we're gonna work with it. Okay, I did just pull out a 1969 San Francisco right here. Alright. Always love seeing those San Francisco mints. Alright, not seeing a whole lot. Don't think we're gonna be able to find a weedy in this one. Yep, that is the end of that roll. I will let you know if I find anything else, and we'll get on to the next one. Alright, so we're getting into this next roll. So this is a 1978 Denver on this end, and it's a 1996 Denver on the other end, so let's get into it. Alright, we're gonna try and flip all of those that way and go through them. This one's all black. It's an 84. 79. That's a really nice glistening 60 Denver with that high relief. I'll keep that one too. 2006s. Quite a few 2006s over there. Whoa. Almost thought that was a blank placket for a second. Alright, that is the end of that roll. I'm going to look through it and see if I can't find anything else interesting. Other than that, we're going to move on to the next one. Alright, this is our fourth from the last roll. We have a 1993 Denver here, and a memorial on the back that looks like it's copper. So let's get into this roll. See if we can't find a wheat penny. Alright. Don't think I'm seeing anything too interesting. It's a lot of these newer coins. And yup, that is the end of this roll. We will be getting on to the next one. Okay, so I did end up finding a 2009, which has the Denver mark. So we'll be sticking that one to the side too. I do not believe that there's anything else in this roll, so we're going to move on to the next one now. This is our third roll from the last of pennies. So we have a 83 Denver there. And then we have a 2018 Denver. So let's get into this one. Hopefully there's a wheat penny. Otherwise, we still got 2 more chances to find a wheat out of these $10 worth of pennies. That one exploded a little. Alright, let's go through, see if we can't find anything. Oh, right here we have a 1970 San Francisco. Alright, keeping that one off to the side. There's quite a bit of copper in these rolls though. I'm not 100% sure if copper's a whole lot valuable. I mean, it has to be now since they're making pennies out of zinc and stuff, but I don't think it's too whole lot valuable. That's why I'm not holding on to all the copper. Alright, let's move on to the next roll. Alright, we're on our second to last roll of pennies. It has 2 memorial backs, so hopefully we can get a wheat penny out of this, because those are both copper right there, I can tell immediately. Alright, check through it, hopefully we can find one. Otherwise we got one more chance in our last roll. Ooh, this one's seen some better days. This one's actually interesting. I think I might just hold this one off to the side. I'm not 100% sure what happened to this. I'm assuming that someone just grinded it down somehow. Alright. All of those copper coins are throwing me off so much, thinking that they're wheats, but they're just normal high reliefs. Well, that's a Denver. I thought that was a San Francisco. Alright, that is the end of that roll. We will be moving on to our last roll. Alright, we are moving on to our last roll in our $5 worth of pennies. We have a 2000 Philadelphia Ender and a shield back. So let's see if we can't get a wheat penny out of this last and final roll. It would be amazing if we get one. Alright. Not seeing a whole lot here. There's our ender right there. Not really too much to see on it, so I'm not going to show it. No wheat penny. Alright, so that is the end of our pennies, and we will be moving on to our $22 in nickels. Alright, so we did end up getting a 1968 San Francisco high relief. I'm not sure exactly how many of these I've found before. I think I've found at least one, but that's what I got through double checking this, so we will be moving on to our nickels now. Alright, so here is the first roll of our nickels. I see we have a 2024 Denver right here, and then there's a Monticello on the back, so this may or may not be a full roll of 2024s uncirculated, so let's get into it. Oh yeah, every single coin looks brand new. Yeah, you see all of those edges right there. Almost certain these are all 2021s. Or 2024s, I mean, sorry. Yep, this is a big pile of 2024s right here. These honestly look really, really nice. There is some damage on some of them though, so I don't know how uncirculated they are, or if this is from the mint or anything, but I will be shoving these ones off to the side, and I will look for the air varieties in them later. Alright, we are moving on to our next roll, and we have a 1999 Denver on the end, and then on the other end, we have a 1982 Denver. Alright, so let's get into this one. Second roll of nickels. And let's see if we can't find anything interesting other than those brand new coins in that last one. Alright. So I see this one. It's just really nice condition though. Flip all of those that way. Go down. We are looking for, I believe, the mint marker on the back of the coin. Like right there. So we can flip it over and see what the date is. 1960. So I actually will keep that one. It's right on the dot of where I usually would throw coins out. Alright, let's keep looking. Don't think I'm seeing a whole lot. And we have a 64 here that's a little beat up. Alright. See a lot of Phillies in here. Alright, that is the end of this first roll, and let's get into the next one. Alright, so I did end up finding, I believe it's called a keel boat from the Lewis and Clark, so I will be keeping that. That is a bicentennial, and we will be moving on to our next roll. Alright, and we also found this one. This one was actually sitting right side up the whole time and I didn't even see it. Alright, now we're moving on to the next roll. Alright, we are moving on to the next roll. And this one is a Monticello back. No mint marker on the back of it. This is a 2015 Philadelphia. Alright. Let's get into this. So I am mainly looking for silver, but hopefully we could find something else. That's actually a really, really, really nice looking 66. I think I'm going to keep this one. It also looks high relief. Alright. Let's continue through. Let's actually do that right there and that right there. Alright. So gonna continue through. Hopefully we find something decent. That's a 63 Denver. Alright. $85p. Alright, that is the end of that roll. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, we are getting into that next roll, which has a Monticello back. And oh no. I think this is going to be another roll of 2024s. Let's check. Yep, a brand new roll of uncirculated 2024 Denvers. So I will go through all of these later and look for some error varieties. But for now, we are going to throw them off to the side and get on to the next roll. Alright, on our next roll, we have a 2018 Denver on the end and a 2012 Denver on the end. So let's get into this one and see if we can't find anything interesting. Not seeing a whole lot. Hold on a sec. I'm putting that one off to the side. I think I might see something. I'll let you guys know if I do, though. Oh, we got a 2005 right here. The Ocean View of Joy. Alright. Alright, nothing interesting in that roll. So let's get on to the next one. Actually, that one that I pulled off to the side was a 1986 San Francisco. So I will get right back to you on the details about this one. I'm not very knowledgeable on quarters, nickels. Alright, so as you can see here, the 1986S, there was only 3,010,497 made, and it is worth about $7 in PF 75 condition. Alright, let's get on to the next one. So we are getting into our next roll. We have a Monticello back with no mint marker on it, so I have no clue. And we have a 1999 Denver here. And let's open her up and see what we get. right, so this was our ender right here. It was an 86 Philadelphia. Oh, we have a 2004 keel boat. This is the Denver variety. All right. Keep going. Hopefully we find something interesting. Ooh, that's a really nice looking 65. To be honest, I think I'm going to hold on to that one too. Oh, and we got a buffalo. It's not the older buffalo, or not buffalo, bison. This is the bison one. Yep, 2005. Right, I think that's our first 2005 that we found in here. It's a really beat up 2011. Right. Do not think I'm seeing anything of interest. So I do believe that we will be moving on to our next roll now. Alright. So our next roll that we're getting into is a 1994 Denver. And then it has a Monticello back. Oh no, there is no mint mark on there. It's just the initials of the person that designed the back of it, I believe, that were put there in place of where the mint marker is. Okay, so I do see one really nice edge right here. Let's pull her out, see if we got some silver. Okay, I do not see a mint marker on the back. Oh, it's just a 92 Philadelphia. Alright, let's get into the rest of this. Hopefully we can get some silver. It's a 76, 99. One thing I do know to look out for in here besides silver is the West Point nickels, which were in 2020. So I will be keeping a lookout for those too. We have another really nice 1960 right here. Alright. Oh, we have a 2005, and this one's the Philadelphia, and it's the Great Ocean View. I don't find that many Philadelphia coins, to be honest. I find mostly Denvers, but in this roll I've been finding a lot of Philadelphias. Alright, I believe that's going to end for this roll though, so we are going to move on to the next one. Alright, so we are getting into our fourth from the last roll. This one is a 1993 Denver. And the other side's a Monticello back with no mint mark, so that means it's, I'm not exactly sure when they changed the designer's initials to the back, but I do know it's a newer coin. So what is that? Dang, that mint marker on there is really small. Don't know if that's supposed to be like that. That's also a really nice example of a 1980. So I will stick that one up to the side. Not seeing a whole lot here. $19.70. There's a lot of P's in this roll. Alright, that's a 74. I think that's going to be the end of that roll. Let's get on to the next one. Third to last roll, it has a really nice shiny back end. No mint marker. And a really nice shiny back end on the other side, no mint marker. Alright. Let's get into this one and hope it's not a full roll of 2024s again. Oh no. That's not looking good for me. Yep. Full roll of uncirculated 2024s right here. Alright, so I'm going to put these ones off to the side, and I will be looking through those for later for air varieties. That is the third roll of 2024s that I've received out of the nickels that I bought. I'm honestly probably going to re-roll one back up just to keep. Alright, now we're getting into the second to last roll right here, which is a 1997 Denver on one side. Other side is a 1985 Philadelphia. So, let's see what we can get out of this. Alright, there's our ender right there. Not really worth showing. Okay. Not seeing too much. What's that? 1975. No mint mark. Or wait, is there a mint mark? I can't even tell. I'm sticking that one to the side for right now. Oh, we just got a bison, so a 2005. This one bears the Denver mint mark. Alright, let's move on. Hopefully we can find some nice stuff in this one. That's a nice 75 Denver. Not gonna keep it though. 81. A 76. 892, I mean. Right. That is the end of that roll. We will be moving on to the next and final roll of the nickels. Right, we are moving on to our final roll of nickels. It has a Monticello back. And what is this? The 1994 Denver. Alright, so this is our last chance to find silver or even the West Point mint marker on those 2020 nickels. Alright, so let's get into it. Don't know why the roll came out super sideways like that, but fix that right up. Flip all of them that way. And that's a nice looking 73. Alright. Not much to do with that one though. $83. Oh, we have one more bison right here, which is a 2005. This one bears the D mint mark. Alright. Does have some coin roll damage onto it though, so that's a little weird. Ooh, this is actually interesting. Alright, so we have a bicentennial year, 1952 to 2002 Canadian nickel. Alright, we got that beaver on the back. I do not... Oh, there is a P mint marker. I do not know which province that stands for, but this is a very neat find for the last roll. Alright, probably the best find out of the whole roll. Oh, alright, we got another keel boat right here. Denver. Oh, I see a D mint marker on the back of this one, so there is a possibility that this could be an older coin. Let's hope. A 1954. Alright, so this is the only coin out of all of the nickels that broke into the 50s. Alright, that is very nice, very nice. Alright, and that is the end of our nickels. We will be moving on into our dimes. Alright, so that 1954 Denver is not a low mintage, but there was 117,183,060 made, and I'm at 60, they're worth $1 to $1.50. Alright, so let's get on to our next roll in our dimes. Alright, we are getting into our first roll of dimes. They're both back ends, no mint marks on them. That means they're more than likely after 68. Let's see what we can't get out of it. Now I will say the dimes are probably a little bit harder to find stuff in. Alright, no silver in that bundle. No silver in that bundle. No silver in that one. And no silver in that one. No silver in that one either. Alright, now let's look through these and see if we can't find anything interesting. I will be looking for those S mint markers in here too, though. Yeah. There are a lot of Phillies in this bundle that I bought. A lot of them. I will be holding on to anything pre-68 though, just because I do like those ones, because they have the mint marker on the back of them. If they have a mint marker. Alright. Not seeing anything a whole lot interesting in this though. Right. Alright, we will be moving on to the next roll of our dimes. Alright, we are getting into our next roll of dimes. We do have, what is this? A 94 Philadelphia. And then there's a really, really nice shiny one on the back. There is no mint marker on it though. So let us get into this one and see what we cannot get out of it. I'm going to try and open up this one a little bit differently from all the other rolls. See if I can't do it nice. Alright. Flip all of them that way. Now let's go right through here and see if we cannot find anything. We also will be looking out for 2016 gold dimes, which will be very easy to spot. And then 2015 West Points. I also did just find a 1968 Denver. It's actually in really good condition. I'll be keeping that one. And we have a 70 right here. This one's having a little bit more of those older coins in it though, which is nice to see. I keep looking at all these 2020s thinking I'm looking for a W, but that's only on the pennies. You'd be looking for those 2015s on here. Yeah, just found a 2015 Denver. Quite a few 2021s in here though. Do not think that there's going to be a whole lot left interesting in here. We'll be hoping to find a San Francisco mint too, so hopefully we can find one of those. Other than that, we are moving into the next roll of dimes. This is our third from the last roll of dimes. They are both enders with the reverse showing, no mint markers on either side. So let's get this thing open and see what we can find. All right. Okay, let's see what we can't get in here. I do see this one, which is just a 2008 Denver. Alright, nothing special there. We do have a 1969. I think I will keep that one too. That one's in actually really nice condition. Here, let me bring it closer. Yeah, 1969 Denver. Oh, that's a 70. This is a really nice looking 77. Don't think there's anything special about that one though. Right. Going through, not seeing a whole lot. There's a 2015 Philadelphia, but we are looking for that 2015 West Point. So let's continue through and hopefully we can find maybe some silver in this. But I'm not seeing too much so far. Oh, that's an abnormally large rim for a 86 Philadelphia. I think I will be holding on to that one too. Alright. I think that is the end of that roll. We will be moving on to the next one. This is our second to last roll. We have a reverse with no mint marker and a reverse with no mint marker. Alright, let's see what we can't get out of this one. Alright. See if I can't push it out now. Yep. Alright, let's see what we got. Found a 67 with no mint marker. So that means I'm almost certain it's a Philadelphia. So that's good. I think that's our first one that we broke the mint marker being on the obverse. Oh, we have a 65 right here. No mint marker. Alright, pretty nice looking. Here, let me bring that up closer. Alright. Sticking that one off to the side for sure. There is a lot of 2017s. And a lot of 2019s. Well, that's a nice looking 75. I'm not going to keep that though. Ooh, wait. Oh, here we go. I believe this one's 100% full silver by just looking at the reed. Alright, so we have our first piece of silver out of here, which is a 1964 Denver. Alright. It's actually making me think it's more silver just from all the glistening glow coming off of it. Alright, that is actually very, very cool. First silver find. Alright, is there any more in here that may be silver? I do not believe so. Alright, we'll be moving on to the next and final roll of the dimes. Alright, we will be getting to our last and final roll of dimes with no mint marker on the reverse. And let me see what this is. A 2008 Denver. Alright, let's get into this one. Alright, I actually am, just because I found silver in the last roll, Going to hold up the coins like this. I don't think I see anything. Maybe this one. Nope. Just eroded looking 96 Denver. Alright, so let's get these all set up like this if I can for the most part. Alright, now let's go through and see what we can find. There was that one sticking all the way out at the end. I think that was our ender right here. Oh, okay, so we have a 68 right here. No mint marker. Alright. What's this one? That's an 83. The hell is that? It's a 94. Alright. Nothing special on it though, just being a little beat up. Got a 76, but not keeping that. Another weird looking 94. $73. I believe that is probably going to conclude this roll right here. Alright, we will be moving on to our quarters, which is our final nomination. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we will be getting into our first roll of quarters. We have the Maya Angelou one for the reverse, and there's a Denver for the front, which is more than likely a state quarter. So let's see what we can get out of this. Alright. Ooh, we have a 67 right here. I do like to keep anything pre-60s on these, so I will be keeping that one. There is actually a lot of errors to look for on the 2022s and 23s and 24s. I will put those aside so I can put them underneath the scope and look at them here in a little bit. So I do believe that this is a low mintage one, the Hawaii Volcanoes, which is a Denver. I'm not sure exactly which one is low mintage or not. Alright, we have a 2016 here, but nothing special about it. Alright. Oh, that was a 2020 Denver with the bat, so we are looking for the 2019 West Points and the 2020 West Points of any variety. Alright, that's a super gucked up one. There's a lot of these 2020 plus ones in here. Right. Seeing a whole lot. Also on the 2021s, you will be looking for a die chip. I will be looking for that later. We're just throwing all of those 2022s and stuff forward. Oh, there's a 73. It threw me off for it being looking like silver for a second. Alright, here's another 2020, but that's just a Denver. Man, some of these newer coins are actually getting like really messed up. Right. I don't think I'm seeing anything too much interesting. Alright, so we have a 2020 right here. Let's see if we can't get that West Point. Nope, just a Denver. Alright. So that is the end of this roll. We will be moving on to the next one. Moving into our second roll, we have a 2003 Maine ender, and then a Philadelphia on the end. So let's see what we can get out of this. Hopefully we find some silver or maybe some more coins to add into that stack that we will be looking through for errors. Alright. Flip them all this way so that all of you guys can see. So we do have that 84 right off the start. Okay, some Bessie Coleman. Oh, there's a 78. Alright, there is a 2019. Let's see if we can't get that West Point. Nope. So just a Philadelphia. Alright, we got another 2022, 2018, 99, another 2023, 2023, 2022, 74, a 2016, 2018, another 2023, 2013. Oh, we got another Hawaii volcanoes. Alright. Teddy Roosevelt. Alright, another, or not Teddy Roosevelt, Eleanor Roosevelt. Alright, got a couple more of these. We also do have another 2019 right here, so let's see if we got that West Point. Nope, just a Denver. Alright. We got another 2022. That's an 81. Alright, so we do have our first 2009 right here, which is Puerto Rico. And it bears the D mint mark. Alright, so those 2009s are actually pretty rare, just as they are in almost every nomination, I think. Now we have another 2020 right here. See if we can't get that mint mark. Nope, just a Denver. Alright. Oh, this one was already reversed up. It was a Denver. Another Denver. Alright. Nothing special about that one. Another Denver. I feel like someone's already gone through these for how many Denvers I'm finding. Especially of the 2020 variant. Right. And that is that. Alright, we will be moving on to the final roll of this hunt. Alright, so we are getting into our final roll of quarters, which is also the final roll of this hunt. We do have a 2020 back. And then we have a Denver reverse. Alright, let's get into this one right here and hope that this ender right here is a West Point. See if I can't lightly push that out. Never mind. Alright, there was our ender right there. And it is just a Denver. A Denver ender. Alright. Let's get the rest of this roll open. See what we cannot find. Okay. Some more of those 20s. 3s and stuff. I don't think there is anything to look for on these 2021s, but I'm actually going to put it to the side with the other 2021 just in case. Alright, there is a D mint marker on this 2020, which sucks. We need that West Point. I have found one before, but I did not find it on camera, which, you know, sucks. But it's alright. Oh, we got our first 2024, actually. Alright. A lot of these 2022s. Alright, we have a 2020 reverse right here. Can we get that West Point? No, just a Denver. We have another 2024. I believe this is the only design that they have out right now. A bunch of these. Oh yeah, there's a few 2024s in here. I actually probably got almost a roll of 2024, or yeah, those 2022s to 2024s. Oh man. Alright. And that is the end of the final roll. So I will put everything together and show you what I've got. Alright. Alright, so I actually did end up finding a 2012 Denali, which I believe is another one of those low mintage coins. So that will actually end the final roll. So now I will come to the conclusion. Alright, so we first off have our one bicentennial. We found this weird messed up one. I just included that one because I figured it was kind of weird to see something like that. Then we have our broad struck coins, and then we go over to here with all of our S coins, a couple 70s, 69s, 72. Then we have a broad struck S coin right here. Alright, then we're going to move up to our nickels. So we have all of these really nice looking ones right here. And then we have our 2005s. We have a couple ocean views and then some bisons. And then we have our 2004s. We have the Louisiana Purchase and then the Lewis and Clark keelboat. And then we come over here and we have our 1954, which is a Denver, as you can see right there. And then we have a 1968 San Francisco, and then we also have a bicentennial Canadian nickel. And then we're going to move down to our dimes, which we have a 1965, a 1967, 1968, another 1968, but that one's a Denver. And then we have a 1969, an 86p with a really, really wide looking rim. And then down at the end, we have our first piece of silver, which it's not really liking me seeing this. Alright, so let's flip it over. And it is a Denver, which is very awesome. First piece of silver out of my dimes. Coin roll hunting. God, can't speak. Then we go to our quarters. We have a 1967. And then we also have a 2012 Denali. We have two 2012 Hawaii volcanoes. And then we have a 2009 Puerto Rico. Alright. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Alright, so quick update. I did want to check this Canadian quarter nickel to see if it is magnetic or not, because I do believe that our machine rolls are only supposed to reject magnetic coins. Same thing with like the steel wheat penny and whatnot. So let's just see. I have this vape that has a magnet on the end of it. Oh, we did in fact get a magnetic bicentennial Canadian dime. Or not dime, nickel. Alright, well that's pretty cool. So alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.